Hey everybody, it's RJ here, another episode of Daddy Tales, and today I want to talk about this new movie that came out actually yesterday. It's called Escape from Tomorrow. It's about this film shot entirely in both Disney parks with a budget of 650,000. I think the movie's 104 minutes. It showcased at Sundance earlier this year, and it came out in 4 movie theaters yesterday. So if you guys seen it, let me know what you think. But I want to talk about it because, in a way, it's cool that somebody did this. Somebody went to Disney Park and filmed without them knowing. They pretty much did guerrilla style shooting, and they filmed the whole movie there. It's in black and white. It's kind of artsy. It's weird. You have to see the trailers. You can look it up on YouTube. It's called Escape from Tomorrow. Now they're making a big thing about this movie because, like I said, it's shot entirely in Disney, and it's kind of this guy's perspective on how Disney affected his personal life and how it's evil and weird. And if you see the trailer, you're gonna see his perspective on what Disney really is. A lot of people out there have different ideas of what Disney is, and of course, people always say Disney's the new Antichrist, and that's been going on for like years and years. But he kind of shows like I guess the evil side of Disney. But when you watch the movie, you don't realize if it's real or not because I can't give away any plots. You just gotta go look it up yourself. You can see the trailer on YouTube. You can go in the 4 theaters that it's showing at. I know it's showing here in LA. It's called Escape from Tomorrow. It's like I said, it was showcased at Sundance this year, and what makes you wonder, Robert Redford must not give a shit about Disney. Now, Disney reps are, Disney's really anal about movies being on YouTube. I mean, their product being out there, and especially a film that was entirely all in Disney, and they're not really doing anything. Now, I read that one of the reasons why Disney isn't really giving this movie any hype, any like, oh, we're gonna stop you, we're gonna sue you, blah blah blah, is because they don't want to give any press. If they give any press, then this movie is gonna make more money than what it should. But if they ignore it, they think the movie is gonna disappear, and that's it. Now, in a way, it's a good thing. In a way, it's a bad thing. I can understand because people are probably like, well, whatever, Disney doesn't care, so why should I go care to go see this movie about some guy shooting a $650,000 budget movie in the parks, black and white, weird as shit, kind of like a David Lynch type thingy. If you see the trailers, I've watched a lot of footage. You can catch footage and footage after footage, and it's kind of weird. It is kind of like David Lynch in a way. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then this could be kind of cool for you. But if you're not, people say, oh, it's really artistic and this and that, like Gravity. Get the fuck out of here. Gravity, kiss my ass. But I like it, the fact that somebody took the balls enough and they went to Disney parks and they went to go film without Disney knowing. That right there is pretty cool. But it's not the first film. Mind you, there's 2 other movies that filmed in Disney Park. One is called Exit to the Gift Shop. They shot a scene in the gift shop, but they were also detained by security. And a little scene for a movie they did in the British companies. And another one is called Lost in the Mansion, I believe. Oh, Missing in the Mansion. Now, Missing in the Mansion, which is like filmed in the Haunted Mansion here in California's Disney parks. And that was filmed without Disney's consent. They didn't get caught. But that movie kind of went like, it's just, if you don't hear about it, you're not going to know about it. And that movie right there just kind of like disappeared. It's like a little short film. And I think that's what Disney is trying to do with Escape from Tomorrow. They're kind of like not giving it any press, not saying nothing about it in hopes that it will just like disappear on the radar and nobody cares about it. It'll go straight to Netflix and you can check it out. Me personally, I'll probably wait for Netflix. I've seen enough footage online. It's a cool idea. I like the concept. It's cool that somebody took the balls and went to go film in Disney. I'm sure if this movie does good or it has like an underground following and everybody flocks to go see it and downloads it and watches it and gives it praises, then I'm sure a lot more people are going to be filming it at theme parks, and a lot of people are there. And all these theme parks are going to take action because people right now, everybody films at theme parks. Everybody takes their cameras, and Disney right now lets people post a lot of their family vacations on YouTube because it shows them in a positive way. This movie here shows Disney in a negative way. So it's going to be interesting to see if this movie even does anything. If it doesn't do anything, I mean, if it does something, then you're going to wonder what the theme parks are going to do, because everybody and the mother is going to go to theme parks and start making their own movies. I mean, that's like a huge free location right there. You go to Disneyland, that's like sets galore. So, and that's free. That's guerrilla shooting. I mean, you go around. I mean, it's inspiring to many filmmakers out there who, like, shit, I want to get to filmmaking, but I don't have any money. But yet, this guy did it, and he used Disneyland as a background, and he got it for free. He literally got Disneyland background for free. But the downside is, if the movie flops and it disappears and nothing happens, and it's kind of like, well, the guy can say, well, shit, I filmed a movie in Disneyland. Who can do that without their consent? And this never happened. Of course, everything just go back to normal. But it's going to be interesting to see the feedback this weekend. If it even does anything, what kind of more exposure is going to happen with this film. I haven't really read nothing more about them talking about it in their dialogue and then the whole behind the scenes, how they did this, how they did that. But let me know if any of you out there seen Escape from Tomorrow. Let me know what you think. I've seen a lot of it. Pretty much seen half the movie, and it's weird. I don't know. It's kind of like the guy's perversions of chasing two underage 14-year-old French girls around. He's in an awful marriage and he loses his job, and but then again, it could be him hallucinating from the cat flu. Everybody keeps talking about the cat flu that he gets in the movie and at the end, and but it's like, well, the question is, where and how did the cat flu come from? So is Disney like this? You know, they cover up their little diseases they have in the parks. Nobody knows about it. It's, I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, you gotta check it out. It's called Escape from Tomorrow, a film shot entirely in both Disneyland parks. Let me know what you think. You can check it out on YouTube. You can check a lot of places that are showcasing it. You can Google it, and let me know what you think. If you've seen it, comment it here and let us know what you think. Give us your thoughts. Give us your reviews. And to then, everybody, I think this is a really good format for a lot of filmmakers out there and writers out there who want to get into filmmaking and shit. Look at this guy just took a camera and took some people and they filmed. And you can see all the process of what they did. They used their iPhones and everything else, and how they they did their lines. They spent hours in the hotel rooms. And like I said, the budget is really cheap. It probably could have been cheaper, but I think he paid more of it went into the editing that he did. And let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe. Check out my links below. I will be posting a trailer on my Facebook page and Twitter page. All links will be below this video, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. And like I said, inspiring, or it is inspiring, because it's very inspiring because of the fact that a filmmaker is taking that initiative and going out there and doing what everybody talks about doing and never does. And this guy did it. And Disney doesn't give a shit. But then again, like I said before, Disney's probably not going to do anything because they don't want to give this movie any more acknowledgement. And then everybody will go see what they're talking about and what's wrong with it. And hey, this guy did it. So check it out. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. And thank you everybody who's been watching. I appreciate the feedback for the videos I've been doing. And have a good weekend, everybody. Till then, RJ out.